Why is astrology a false science? Let's see what random people have to say about this. Person 1. 1. Because astrology relies on the position of the stars, moon, earth, and sun to make pronouncements about people, the traits that they have, and the actions they should take. A. There is precisely zero evidence that the movement and positions of celestial bodies impacts human development or behavior. 2. Because astrological pronouncements and predictions rely on Barnum statements which are so generalized and vague that they could apply to anyone. A. There have been tests where a room full of people, born in different locations and at different dates/times, were asked for their astrological information and then given a description of themselves that was supposedly based on that info. They all agreed that it described them very well, if not perfectly. It turns out they were all given the exact same descriptions. 3. Because the accurate pronouncements and predictions of astrology are the result of confirmation bias, where you put more importance on the correct things and forget the incorrect ones, or try to twist things to make the incorrect things seem correct, and the Texas sharpshooter fallacy, where the people making the predictions point out the correct ones and pretend like the incorrect ones never happened. As people have said, if astrology were an accurate and reliable practice, then people using it would be making a killing in financial and business market. Since nobody has, to my knowledge, attributed their success in those fields to astrology, I think it's safe to say that it's not an accurate and reliable practice. Person 2. Astrology is a fine example of a pseudoscience. A nonsensical system based on magical thinking, but dressed up in technical-sounding jargon and fancy charts to impress the gullible. Astrology thrives to this day by telling people what they want to hear, couched in such vague terms that the client, sucker, reads into the information whatever they want. Here's an interesting test conducted by the noted skeptic, James Randi. The proposition was simple. If astrologers claim to be able to discern personality traits by the person's sun sign, then the obverse must be true as well. That given an accurate list of a person's personality traits, then the astrologer should be able to discern the person's sun sign. Randi got a group of astrologers to agree that this must be correct, and with their help designed a list of personality traits they felt would identify a person's sign. They then enlisted 12 volunteers, one each with the different signs. They dutifully filled out the questionnaires, and these were submitted to the astrologers. It was felt that they might get 4 to 5 correct by astrologer. Person 3. Astrology is make-believe for a lot of reasons. No correlation has been found. There is no way the stars could actually affect us from the distance they're at. If the stars did have a significant gravitational effect on us somehow, then how would that affect your personality and destiny? 10/10 astronomers think astrology is pseudoscience. Astrology can be explained by the Barnum effect and confirmation bias. Look at identical twins. Do all identical twins have the same exact personality characteristics, and specifically the ones predicted by astrology? By the way, this is all for today. If you have anything to say about astrology, you can feel free to comment us. Thanks.